There's a boring gray box that quietly runs the entire electrical grid, and right now you basically can't buy one. The wait for a large transformer has gone from under a year to multiple years. It's one of the worst bottlenecks in the whole energy transition, and almost nobody's talking about it. Transformers are the boxes that step voltage up for long-distance transmission and back down for your neighborhood. And a large one is not something off a shelf. Each is custom-engineered for its exact spot on the grid, can weigh hundreds of tons, and moving it requires specialized heavy-haul rail cars that barely exist in the numbers needed. And there's a choke point under the choke point. The core is made from grain-oriented electrical steel, a specialty product whose magnetic properties get tuned during manufacturing. The US has exactly one domestic producer of it. Most large transformers are imported from a handful of factories in Asia and Europe. Then demand exploded from every direction at once. Data centers requesting city-scale grid connections, EV charging build-out, renewables that each need their own interconnection, heating going electric, all of it landing on manufacturers whose order books were already full. Meanwhile, the replacement wave is coming due. A large share of installed US transformers are decades old, much of the fleet dating to grid build-outs from generations ago, and old transformers don't announce their retirement. They just fail. The shortage runs down to the small stuff too. Utilities have started rationing the ordinary distribution transformers that serve homes. There have been cases of new housing developments waiting on move-ins because the local utility simply couldn't get the transformers to energize them. Prices have climbed dramatically alongside the lead times, so utilities are paying far more and waiting far longer for the exact same equipment, and those costs eventually surface on everyone's electric bill. Here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. Grid planners have warned for years that losing even a few dozen large transformers at once, whether from a coordinated physical attack or a severe geomagnetic storm, could mean regional outages lasting not days but months, because the replacement simply cannot be built quickly. The US has started responding. There are spare transformer sharing programs among utilities, federal money to expand domestic manufacturing, and new factory announcements. But a transformer plant takes years to build and staff, so relief arrives slowly. It's a labor story too. Winding and assembling large transformers is skilled, experienced work, and that expertise was allowed to wither during decades of flat electricity demand. Rebuilding that workforce is proving just as slow as building the factories. Here's my take. Everyone talks about the energy transition through the glamorous hardware. Solar panels, batteries, reactors. But the grid is a machine made of transformers, and we spent 30 years letting the ability to make them atrophy because demand was flat. Now demand is anything but flat, and the humble gray box on the pole has become the thing holding everything else hostage.